Hello everyone, this is Rain, and you may have noticed there is a Mac Pro sitting in the room with me. It's not just a picture, there's my hand. And so I recently purchased a 2006 Mac Pro. And this video is sort of meant to show it off a little, and also I'm upgrading the hard drive to an SSD, which I forgot to get. I'll go get that. So I'll go ahead and just take off the door. And I have already emptied out the first drive bay. The second one has my current boot drive, a 500 gig Western Digital, which is pretty alright, but not an SSD, and I have a MacBook Air. I can't go back to hard drives. So the hard drive I have is just a generic, well, really no name, 128 gig SSD. I believe it came from like an old MacBook Pro or something. If you ordered it with an SSD, this is what you got. Probably. I don't know. But first I need to actually readjust the camera a little and unbox the hard drive converter. So, now I've already took all the plastic tape off. These are pretty simple. It has instructions, but it's a hard drive adapter. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's the IC dock, is what it's called. I don't know. It works, though, probably. Some screws, I don't need them. The Mac Pro has screws already. And the SSD just slides right in. Now, I got an older Mac Pro, which it can only run up to Lion 10.7, but with a little bit of hacking, you can get further than that. And I also have an upgraded graphics card. You need a newer graphics card to run Mountain Lion. That's one of the biggest issues. And I actually have the graphics card from a 2008 Mac Pro. That is a ATI Radeon 2600 XT, I believe. So I could actually put Mountain Lion or Mavericks, even Yosemite even, on this computer. But for most things, Lion will be just fine, although it may become a problem with one of the other parts I have, which I'll come across when I'm ready to install it. Not, though, yet. I'm still getting my hard drive on. Wow, and stabbing the crap out of the sled, apparently. Okay, I think that's enough. And readjust. These are kind of ingenious, and I might have actually put this in wrong. I think I did. I really might have done it wrong. Because this doesn't do that. Oh, my sleds are different. What? Hold on a second. I have come across a problem. That drive sled is different from this one. And this one, I believe, is also different. Yeah, so does this one even work in this? I'll find out. No. Well, I guess I'll be taking those back to where I bought this computer from, which I was probably going to do anyways, because I have two that are labeled 3, but they're both different. So these two extra long ones are not for this model Mac Pro, which is a bit sad. Huh, I can't use those. That's fine, I only need 2 drives as of right now anyways, but that is a little upsetting, because those are the only ones I have. And they're for a different model Mac Pro. They're for the 2009 and newer, the redesigned interior. Or maybe 2008, I don't know. I only know a little bit about the one I have. But that was disappointing. These are the wrong kind. So that means the one I have that's labeled 3 will actually be going in slot 1. At least 2 will go where 2 is supposed to go. I can't believe no one noticed that before. So that means I'll have to go back to the store, because those are very different. That's slightly upsetting. Well, the computer store was actually, the guy there was super nice. He knew a lot about, it was a Mac only store, so kind of great for this sort of thing. And these screws are different. Okay, cool. And yeah, I can't believe I got the wrong kind of drive sleds. I'll have to go back and complain. Nah, the guy will be super nice. He'll have another one he can get some out of. What is that? Besides annoying and driving by. Anyways, I got the 2 sleds that actually fit back in. The other 2, these 2 are gonna have to get taken back because they're the wrong flavor. Upsetting. Now let's just get the camera angle back. I have one more thing to unbox, and then we'll get to other things I have to do. So this is a, well, I'll open it and let you see. One of the, I don't know what that thing is out there. One of the big problems with using a Mac Pro like this, even the 2012 models, they don't have USB 3. But mine will. The rest of this stuff, I don't need, not even the driver CD. You don't need the drivers if you're in 10.8 or newer, but there's an open source driver for anything older. Now I'm going to have to readjust the angle here. Sorry. There you can see the ATI Radeon 2600 XT. Don't forget those letters. Now, I have never installed a PCI card in anything in my entire life, and I know the Mac Pros have thumb screws here, which are tightened to the point that I cannot get them with my thumb. Or maybe I'm just weak. Both, probably. And then I want to choose this one. Now comes the thing. Here is the card. And it's in. Is that's it? Have I installed it? I guess I have. These screws are spring-loaded, so they stay up until you start screwing them down. That's actually kind of useful, if not annoying. Now, I do have an upgraded 8 GB of RAM installed. Usually, they come with less. And the maximum they can take is about, insert number here, I don't know. Okay, so that's how that comes down. You can see that it moves these to lock the drives in if I flick the switch for the cover. Now everything inside is done. I can't put, well, I'll go ahead and put the other 2 sleds back for now, even though I cannot use them. Here is sled 1, and here is sled 3 again, which I can't use either of them. Alright, now for the side panel, which has instructions on how to install the RAM printed on the inside. The RAM is, I'll show you the RAM. One moment. Adjusting the angle again. There it goes, doing that thing that it does when it focuses. So I have the RAM cards are here, the risers. You can see this has a lot more RAM with heat sinks. These have a different kind of heat spreader on them. I don't know, it came that way, they work fine. I know that if you try to use RAM without a heat spreader in a Mac Pro, it will probably overheat. But wow, yeah, that's something. Come on, Rain, you've installed RAM before. You know how to do this part. These are heavy. Huh. I believe these are all 1 gig modules, and the others are both 2s. And I think next I'll be getting some more soon. Not soon, but whenever I want to upgrade, that'll be the next thing I do, probably. Alright, now I just need to install Lion on it. On the SSD. Because I know I have it on the other drive. But first that I'm going to do a little testing of the USB 3 card. So I'll go ahead and get this hooked up back where it goes. I'll see you after that.